Kape? Good morning. Today, there's going to be a recording in TBS for the Real Mom, Real Talk radio program. I think this is my sixth time to be in the program. And of course, we talk about motherhood, parenting, anything and everything about motherhood, Today, the focus is about this 6-month-old who can water ski. Have you heard about that? I am 44 years old, and I can't even water ski. Can you? So it has gained a lot of media attention because, well, the baby is 6 months old. And apart from that, also about parents imposing their lifestyle on their kids, or parents wanting to pass on their unfulfilled dreams to their children. That and a lot more in the show later. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, especially if you like my contents. Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell button so that you will be updated with my future uploads.
Hello, this is Wendy.
I'm not yet done with my coffee and with my breakfast. Real Mom, Real Talk airs every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. at 101.3 when you're in Seoul, 101.3 FM when you're in Seoul, and 98.7 when you're in Yoso. I'll put it down below to be sure when I edit this later. So there, if you cannot catch it on its scheduled programming, you can always download the app. It's called tbs eFM. That's the app. Right on the screen, you can show the image of the app. Download it so you can listen to the other radio programs. Alright? So in a while, let's go to the studio.
Our conversation today will focus on the story of a 6-month-old baby who became the youngest person to water ski and has also triggered a debate about whether parents have the right to teach such a young child to water ski or do other, quote-unquote, dangerous water sports or sports in general. So our guests are here in the studio, our mommies are here to share their personal thoughts on where moms should draw the line when it comes to imposing their lifestyles and values and beliefs onto their children. So to have this open discussion, we have 3 moms joining us in the studio. We have Grace. Hello, Grace.
Hi.
It's great to have you in the studio again.
It's great to be here. I'm excited about this topic.
Right. Wendy's back here in the studio. Hello,
Yes,
Wendy.
thank you. Hello, thank you for having me again.
It's great to have you back. And for our listeners who may not be familiar with you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your family?
Yes, I am from the Philippines and I have 2 kids, 2 sons, ages 13 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We'll leave it there. Do they water ski?
Not at all. They do sports, they swim, but not water ski.
Okay. All right. And we also have Hallie joining us in the studio. Hello, Hallie.
Hi, how are you?
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I run the Soul of Soul website. I have a 5-year-old daughter, 7 in Korean age. Have lived in Korea for 14 years. Have not water skied myself, and my daughter is far too clumsy to try it.
We have watched this video.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's quite viral, so I think a lot of our listeners may have seen this video of a 6-month-old. I'm trying to think back. I think, Grace, you might have the youngest child among us. So I think, going back, is your youngest a son or a daughter?
My youngest is a daughter.
Okay. Do you think she would, if she maybe gave kind of a hint that she liked doing that kind of activity, do you think you would have taught her to, I don't know?
Yeah. Well, so my youngest is the most adventurous of my 3. I think it's just kind of the youngest spirit, right? They have a lot more carefree tendencies. And, at this age, at 2.5, I definitely, if she showed any interest, I would love.
For me, when I first saw it, I kind of think, what was my son's doing at that age?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I know it's been a while, but, I still clearly remember I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I was there for every milestone, and I knew I was very happy for every crawl, first step, and all that. At 6 months, I was happy that they were crawling, and I was scared if they will fall.
Yeah.
So it's a sense of balance. Does the kid have a sense of balance? But then again, it's hard to be judgmental because lifestyle difference and orientation, because I am not sporty, my husband is not sporty, but I am happy that my kids do competitive swimming and soccer. But at 6 months, no, I was happy to cool, cuddle them.
Yeah. There, I think that I don't necessarily think I would have been like applauding at a milestone of being like water skiing. Just as you said, just crawling, eating well, eating for their first broccoli. That might have
Exactly.
been the thing that I would have been clapping at. What about you, Hallie? What was your reaction?
Yeah, at first I think I was oohing and ahhing at the video itself,
Yeah.
and then I started thinking, oh gosh, like when are they gonna grab him? Just grab him off of there. But I think it depends on what parents are inclined to do. Kids watch, and then they also mimic us. They want to do that. If any of us were rock climbers, I'm sure our kids would have gravitated toward a wall and started trying to climb up it. I tend to be a crafter, so it's a safer hobby. But my daughter has been doing crafts and painting and everything since she was really young, which I thought was completely normal until I noticed I had a couple of mom friends who hate crafting, and so their kids also are not inclined to craft, which I just think is your kids, they want to be like you.
Wendy, what about
Yeah, in our case, we are not a sporty family, but here in Korea, everybody we feel like is exposed to sports. So the kids went to taekwondo, soccer, swimming, and all that. Eventually, they found what they wanted, the soccer and the swimming. That's why they do, school competitions, and they're quite good at it. But we cannot. Like, if my husband is like, he plays tennis, lawn tennis. My children cannot. But we did try to have our son have a tennis instructor back in the Philippines when we stay there. But it's always just about exposing your children to everything that they might be interested in. I wanted the kids to have music. We got a guitar instructor for the boys. And then after a month, we noticed that he just doesn't like it. So, okay, we have to give that up. So it's not like we cannot, we are very conscious about it, that we cannot impose on the children what we want because there are so many things that we want.
Yeah.
But it's not really about imposing what we want on him. It's just that sometimes they get that.
Yeah.
Also, recently, I've been into video editing, and I didn't want to tell them that you do your video. One time, my son said, "Mommy, I want to vlog. I want to talk about booktube, about the books that you read." Okay, I was so excited. Then he said, "Oh no, Mommy, I don't want anymore." Okay, stop. And then just last week, my son did video editing without us telling him. So it's like, okay, in a way, they see what we do.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because my sons are 10 and 13, so somehow they are more aware of what the parents do right now compared to when they were little. So this is the time when even if we don't talk about it, even if we don't tell them, they get
They're
that.
watching.
They're watching. Yeah.
Watching and ready to mimic at any moment.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why we've got to be extra careful with what we do and say.
Right. Because we really do influence them greatly, whether we do it
Want to or
intentionally
not. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to wrap up Mom's Focus here, but we do have more coming up with our Bad Moms Club, where we get to be more open and very honest about sometimes touchy topics. So we're going to listen to Wendy's song request before we move on. Can you introduce the song for us?
Dynamite!
All right, so here is BTS with Dynamite. Welcome back to Real Mom Real Talk on TBS eFM, coming to you on 101.3 in Seoul, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu.
Bad Moms Club.
Well, it's now time for Bad Moms Club, and our topic of the day is the times when we are so desperately wanting to fix things for our children, even though we know it's not ideal to do so. And to share our thoughts and stories, our same panel, Hallie, Wendy, and Grace are still here in the studio with us. So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, so can you share some stories of times when you wanted to fix things for your children and had to pull yourself back from doing it?
I had I learned it very, very, very early when my son was less than 2 years old. And, reflexes. He threw a stone and it almost hit another boy. So I was like, "Ala, that's so bad." So I got really angry. And at some point, we've got to let the children feel that, you've got to stand up. You've got to know what you want. and manage the pressure around you
Yeah.
from me, from your brother, from your friends.
This is not even just parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Older siblings. All right. Well, we are going to have to wrap up Bad Moms Club here. So thank you so much, Grace, Wendy, and Hallie for joining us today and being part of the conversation. We talked about some.
We're just done with the recording of the program that will be aired on October 11 at 9 to 10 a.m. Real Mom, Real Talk airs every Sunday, 9 to 10 a.m. If you're in Seoul, it's tbs eFM. Let me see my notes. 101.3, or if you're in Yoso, it's 93.7. So if you're in Seoul, if you're here in Korea, check that out. If not, you can download the app so that you can do the replays, or you can listen to the other radio programs as well. Okay, the app is tbs eFM. I'll put it on the screen. So it was an interesting topic, and I hope you enjoyed it. So let me know your comments, especially if you're a parent. Let me know your comments down below. And now, if you are new to my channel and if you enjoyed my contents, please do subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will be updated each time I upload a new video. Okay, till the next one.